Hey, 42 here. Do you ever hear a noise? Not a bump in the night per se, but a hum. A mysterious, constant and very low frequency noise. If so, you may be one of an estimated 2% of the global population that can hear the hum. The hum is the name given to an ominous and very mysterious deep rumbling noise that can reportedly be heard by thousands of individuals across the globe. It apparently sounds like a very low-pitched rumbling sound, kind of like a diesel engine truck idling in the distance. But no matter how hard people search, no one has been able to locate the source of the sound. It sounds like it's coming from all directions equally. Some say it even comes from the sky. This is a recording of the hum made in Taos, New Mexico. For some, the hum causes headaches and nosebleeds. It drives others completely insane, with at least one suicide being attributed to the hum. It's usually heard in specific towns around the globe for several months or years before it disappears. And for some people, it never goes away. The first documented occurrence of the hum was in Bristol in the UK in the 1970s. A local newspaper asked Bristol city residents, "Have you heard the hum?" And over 800 people said they had. Since then, residents from hundreds of towns and cities from all over the world have reported hearing the hum and always described the sound in a similar manner. Some of the more notable locations, where up to 12% of the population have heard the noise, are Taos, New Mexico, Largs in Scotland, and Auckland, New Zealand. Reports of the hum have become so great that a website has been created where people can report their experience with the hum, and you can view a map of all of the reported cases across the world. The hum has even been linked to terrorism. In 2013, Aaron Alexis shot and killed 12 innocent people at the Washington DC Navy Yard. Police later found the following message on his computer. "Ultra low frequency attack is what I've been subjected to for the last 3 months, and to be perfectly honest, that is what has driven me to this." This and other evidence led conspiracy theorists to conclude that the hum is a government attack or experiment being used on citizens to alter their state of mind. They believe the government generates the hum using satellites, whilst others say the HARP project in Alaska is to blame. But Illuminati and lizard men aside, has science been able to find a reason for the hum? What is the cause? Have animals learned how to hum and are playing a gigantic practical joke on us puny humans? Is God bored? Or is it just tinnitus? The hum is most commonly heard by people aged between 55 and 70. So one instantly thinks it's the medical condition tinnitus. You know how your granny is always complaining about a ringing noise that isn't actually there, except for that one time you turned her hearing aid up to maximum. That was pretty bad of you. But if the cause is tinnitus, shouldn't the spread of people who've reported hearing the hum be evenly distributed across the globe? After all, tinnitus doesn't favour certain regions. But the hum is usually reported by clusters of people around specific locations. Also, new research carried out recently in Cambridge, England, suggests that the source of the hum is external, not internal, which is what hum sufferers have always argued. People have also blamed the following things for causing the hum: traffic, local factories and heavy machinery, leaking pipes, phone masts, wind farms, submarine communication systems, UFOs, and even mating fish. Hundreds of Southampton residents who could hear the hum were told it was being caused by a school of mating midshipman fish, who make this eerie sound to try to attract a female. Okay, that single incident with the horny fish could have been a genuine cause of the hum, but the other potential causes have mostly been disproven. However, new research has suggested that microseismic activity from ocean waves impacting the seabed causes our planet itself to vibrate in certain areas around the globe, causing a low-frequency droning sound. Researchers say that this sound is such a low frequency that only a small percentage of the population would be able to hear it. This ocean-based answer also explains why the hum is more commonly heard in coastal towns. So, for some, this answer has finally settled their lifelong quest to locate the source of their annoying, ear-penetrating friend. But for other hum sufferers who disbelieve this explanation, their search continues. Thanks for watching. You'll probably pass by and think nothing more about it, but this is the smallest town in all of America, with a grand population of just 1. There are hidden oil wells all over Los Angeles. These secret oil wells are hidden right in plain sight. Some are next to schools and shopping malls,